How you doing, class? My name is Carlos Hernandez, and I'm going to start off by explaining the legal term voiderie, its origins and its purpose. Voiderie is an old French term that means to speak the truth. This came from a process centuries ago when a single juror would be challenged and was forced to take an oath of voiderie to tell the truth. That process eventually depleted once the power to challenge a juror transferred to the judge. Voiderie is basically a process in which, before a jury is selected, they are exposed to questions to see if they are suitable for jury services. The types of questions would involve one's background and potential biases. Next, detail the process of voiderie and distinguish between peremptory and discretionary strikes of potential jury members. As I previously stated, the process of voiderie is to tell the truth. Jurors are oathed to tell the truth when being selected for jury services. Peremptory and discretionary strikes is challenges made by attorneys to excuse potential jurors. If an attorney knows one of the jurors, and of course jurors are meant to tell the truth in the questioning process, and they know that one of them is not telling the truth, and they can make a peremptory challenge. They can even make a challenge off a hunch. This is a big part of voiderie because it allows to eliminate any potential biased juries. And I apologize if I am not pronouncing those words right. Next, provide an opinion of whether or not the process of voiderie serves its state ends. In a way it does, because it informs jurors to be honest and to tell the truth. But of course it also does not, because you have the possibility of potential biased people. Next, create improvements in the current system of voiderie to ensure fair and impartial jurors for criminal trials. We want people to tell the truth. That's the main goal of that French term. Maybe during the selection process of jurors, I say we start being more crucial and actually make them be exposed to maybe a lie detector test that would weed out any liars or maybe some biased people. Next, explain whether or not a defendant is entitled to a fair or perfect jury. I think yes, of course, it goes along with any criminal who is accused. They have a right to impartial jury, they have a right to fair trial. So yes, I feel like they are entitled to a fair jury. Next question. Distinguish between peremptory strikes of jurors versus strikes for cause of potential jurors. The difference that I've noticed was that the peremptory strikes, it happens after the voiderie process, and strikes for cause happens before the voiderie process.